Welcome back, YouTube. My name is Nigel Schroeter, and I want to thank you all for tuning in to my channel and watching. Thank you all for subscribing and being a part of making this channel great. Um, if you're new, welcome to the family. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure that you put this content out on all platforms so that everyone can see it. And please, please, please share this content with anyone that you know. Now, today I'm going to be talking specifically about um, a method that was used in the credit realm for a long amount of time, and it turned out, to have recently been kind of hit, and that is using consumer finance accounts like My Jewelers Club. My Jewelers Club has been getting, kind of drugged through the mud for all of these companies. When honestly, I think that they were one of the best ones of this company while the getting was good. Now, if you don't know what My Jewelers Club was or is, My Jewelers Club is a company where basically you can pay them for membership, and they will put a primary trade line on your credit report. You pay $100 for the membership, and then you're required to buy $100 in jewelry from them with a $50 deposit and making the rest over monthly payments um, in order to build your credit and put a revolving trade line on your credit of $5,000. So once again, I have not been recommending this for a long time because I'm pushing away from building credit with consumer finance accounts. And I believe that, bank issued and credit union issued accounts are the best accounts that you can go for. And so I've had a lot of questions coming to me about My Jewelers Club and it shutting down. And for me, it didn't really affect me because the only thing that it really happened with the TransUnion shutdown, because the company's not shut down. It's just that TransUnion has stopped reporting their accounts. And for me, it just removed one account off my report. I have 50 other accounts. It didn't really affect me, um, at all. The only thing it really did do that kind of helped was remove a consumer finance company off my report. Now, this is important because these companies that are consumer finance companies, once they get flagged by the credit bureaus, they're on them and they're watching them and they're just waiting for them to slip up in order for them to be able to remove them off of your reports. And My Jewelers Club, it was a walk in lick. And for anybody who is, interested in, who was interested in building their credit could use it. It was easy, quick method, allowed you to start opening up accounts. You could have a bankruptcy, go get My Jewelers Club, wait a few months, and go back and apply for an unsecured card, and you start getting approvals. You know, it was one of those accounts that you could use to get your foot in the door. And to me, that's priceless. For me, I value my inquiries on my credit cards. I like to think of them as each credit inquiry is worth at least $10,000. So if you are putting out your credit inquiries and you're not getting anything back, you're you're applying for cards and getting denied. You're just burning through money. So to be able to put a trade line on there, let that trade line sit and season for a few months. For people who've had My Jewels Club for a year, 2 years, and they're complaining because it's gotten shut down, you shouldn't even have it for that long. This is something that you're supposed to get into, get an account with someone else unsecured, and then move out of. This was not something that was supposed to be sitting on your report for years and years and years. You're paying $100 annual membership fee to keep this account open. Why would you do that when $100 goes a long way in annual fees? You could have two flagship cards. You could have a Amex Green. There's a lot of other cards, a Sapphire Preferred. There's so many other cards that have so many other benefits that you could have versus a My Jewelers Club, to where being upset about not having that My Jewelers Club account. I could understand that you spent your money on the account, and if you're someone who's new to credit, I definitely could understand where it could have potentially hurt you. However, now, okay, it hits you on TransUnion, but you still have two other bureaus to work with until this account gets fully, completely nerfed, as they call it, or it's completely lost its value altogether. So, okay, now you can't use it on TransUnion. Go get a card that pulls from Equifax or Experian. If you need help with finding one of those cards, comment down below. I'll find you a card that pulls from Equifax or Experian. Apply for that card, and now once you get that card, it's going to report to all three. So they've snatched that My Jewels account. Who cares? Now you've gone and you've built other relationships, established other relationships and other accounts with actual banks that are going to allow you to go and get actual money rather than continuing to buy jewelry products that you don't want. Okay? So please, please, please take heed to this message. If you have a consumer finance account right now, please, before the bureaus completely knock these accounts out, go and get you an account with a real bank or credit union. Even if it's just something as simple as a Fingerhut account, because I've seen Fingerhut get bashed, but Fingerhut is actually issued by WebBank, and they have other cards, so you can build a relationship with WebBank and go back and get other cards that actually have cash value. So please go ahead and take that time to find those banks, find those cards, even if it's just a Capital One, get yourself in somewhere and move yourself out of these consumer finance companies before they get hit. Thank you all for watching. Please, please, please take heed to this message and continue watching the channel and subscribing so that you guys can get all these tips and clues and you're able to move forward with me. And with everything now being said, one last thank you. We'll see you guys in the next video. And of course,